Okay, here are the steps to remove the motor on an E80 GbW. You would do this for accessing the display or the load cell to get at or replace those items. First, we're going to start with the collar up here. Loosen 2 flathead screws. Do not take these all the way out, just loosen them. Unlock, lifts up. Next we have the ground adjust ring, little spring-loaded clip. That lifts off. Next we have 8 T20 Torx head screws. 2 of these are coarse threaded and live in the back. These coarse thread screws hold on this back panel. Take your flathead screwdriver and gently pry back to release the back panel. Comes out. On the back here, there is a blue fan connection. Unplug that. Up above the fan to the left-hand side is another T20 screw. We're going to take that out. It holds a ground cable to the back of the motor. Looks like that. Okay, and now we are ready to lift up the motor and set it outside the grinder. And now we have access to the display panel and the load cell. Here we're looking at the back of the grinder with the motor and the back panel removed. So to get to the load cell, we have this plug right here, yellow, red, white, and green. That'll unplug from the board, and it routes down into the bottom through the hole in the front of the panel. So to remove that, we're going to unplug from the back of the board and route it from inside. There is one 13mm bolt that's used for the motor foot. We're going to remove that to get better access. On the front, there is a zip tie holding the cord to the base. Just clip the zip tie, and you can pull the cord down through the front of the hole. It helps to angle the white connector in line with the cord when you're trying to push it through that opening in the front. I use a screwdriver to help, flathead screwdriver, to kind of line it up and then pull it out the front. Here we are looking at the bottom of the grinder where the load cell attaches with these 4 screws. These back 2 hold up the portafilter rest, and the front two secure the load cell to the base. We'll start with the back two. For this, I like to hold the portafilter rest while I unscrew these, because once they come out, that is no longer supported. Okay, the portafilter rest is out. These screws are longer than the ones in the front, so just remember that when you put it back in, and they hold in this cleat. The cleat goes in with the top dimple facing forward and above the lip of the base. Set those aside. Now we can remove the load cell from the base. When this comes free, you'll notice that there's a shim. This lives between the load cell and the base. Make sure to put this back on when you reassemble with the new load cell.